Okay, let's start and take a look at my 2,000 points of vampire accounts ready to defend this ancient crypt in Sylvania. So here we've got 5 white cavalry. They have a standard bearer and musician armed with lances, heavy armor, shields, and barding on the skeletal steeds. Here we have 14 Grave Guard, armed with heavy armor and halberds, with a standard and musician. 20 zombies. 20 skeleton warriors with standard musician, with light armor and shields and swords or hand weapon. And now my general. He is a Necroarch vampire lord. He's got a black amulet and a blade of leaping gold. And he is a spellcaster, level 3, with 2 spells. Next to him, Master Necromancer with 4 spells. He has a Jade Amulet, just in case, and then which gives him a 2+ ward save once, and 4 spells. Next, we have a white battle standard bearer, shield, and heavy armor. And he's carrying a Banner of Doom. Next is a single unit of Spirit Hosts, a Wraith, and a Banshee. So there it is, 2,000 points of vampire counts.
Okay, so here's my Orc army that I've got. This is 2,000 points for today's game. And we've got a Rock Lobber, 3 crew. That's a small Rock Lobber too, like the lighter one. We've got a level 4 Shaman on Wyvern. Okay, and he's equipped with different kinds of magic items. So he's got a Amber Amulet, Dispel Magic Scroll, and a Blade of Ensorcet Iron, if I can say it properly. And then we've got a Giant as well. And we've got 6 Boar Riders, but in that we've got, of course, the Warlord Morgrim, next snapper. We've got 4 boys. We've got a battle standard in there as well, and a regular standard. So Morgrim's armed with the Banisher sword, and he's got the black amulet too, but I've given the card to Justin so he can hang on to that. So yeah, we've got those guys there. We've got, I'm going to nominate like this guy as being the standard, and this guy as being the battle standard, I think. Okay, so that makes a unit of 6. Over here we've got a unit of Orc Biggins. There's 25 of them, and they've got a war banner. And a musician too. And I've got 25 Black Orcs, which I'm in the process of repainting, making a bit more colourful. And there's 25 of them, and they've got a Dread banner to overcome their fear. So so the only unit that's going to be testing animosity will be the Biggins, because Morgan Net Snapper is a Black Orc, so that the Ball Riders don't suffer from animosity. They still have to suffer from fear, of course, because even though Morgrim's immune to psychology tests, the whole unit has to test for fear or terror. So they have to, of course, test for fear and terror as well, the Biggins, but they've got the Dread banner, which causes fear, so they don't have to test. Plus my Giant and my Wyvern, of course, don't have to test, because the Wyvern causes terror and the Giant causes fear. So hopefully we've sort of overcome some of the hurdles with the psychology tests in the game. And we'll see how they go. Okay, so Justin's fully deployed. So Justin, you can go through what you've deployed there, mate?
Yeah, sure. So we've got Spirit Hosts here, starting out here. Here we have 14 Grave Guard, and then they have heavy armor and halberds.
Yep.
And then the battle standard bearer is here. He's a white champion. Here we have 20 zombies next to them, and then necromancer, my master necromancer, or necromancer lord rather, right next to this unit. Here we have a banshee by herself, and then 20 skeleton warriors with light armor and shields and hand weapons. General, the necroarch vampire is within them, amongst them, and then the wraith is also here as well.
Yep.
And then finally on the flank, we have 5 white cavalry. They have lances, heavy armor, and shields, and a standard and a musician as well.
Okay, cool. All right, so now Justin already feels pretty bad not having painted everything in his army, and he actually has bad, like bear-led models. So, which these games were inspiring Justin to paint his entire army. That's it. More motivation. So, okay, so the orcs are deployed as well, and we've got a giant on the flank here. Then we've got the big uns, the bull riders, the black orcs, and the shaman, and the rock lobber there. No real big surprises there, so I'm going to try to punch my way through his lines and get 3 units off the board as we're playing the breakthrough scenario. That's scenario 8 in the battle book for 5th edition. So we rolled the dice to see how many turns. We rolled a 4, which gives us 6 turns for the game, and I have to get 3 units of at least 5 models or more off his table edge, which, you know, if I had known that before, if I actually had read the rules before, I wouldn't have chosen as such a small unit as the Bull Riders to do that. I thought it was only 1 unit or 2 units, but we decided maybe it was going to be like 3/4 of points of my army. If I get, so it's 2,000 points, so it's at least, 1,500 points to get over the edge, and we're okay. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that. Now the spells that I drew. So they're the 4 spells that my shaman drew. Okay, it wasn't one of the spells that I wanted. There's one spell that I really, really want, which I'm sure most orc players will know what it is, and I didn't get it again this game. So, but that's okay. We'll work with what we've got. Okay, so I rolled 5, so I'm going to go first. Okay, so over to the orcs' first turn. The only unit that's going to suffer animosity is this unit here, the orc boys, so 5, they're okay. And that's it. There's no other psychological test I need to make, so that's it. So we'll go to, there's no charging, so we'll just go straight into movement. And I'm going to march the giant. He can move 6, so he can go to 12. And these guys can move 4, so they're going to move 8. These guys can move 7. Actually, they'll just move the same as my orcs, keeping the line. I don't want to move them too far forward.
Looks like he's just trying to punch right through.
Yep, we're just going to go straight for the juggler here, so we're not going to muck around, and we just do what orcs do and just rush forward. Okay, now with the wyvern, let's check here. Okay, so he's pretty safe, so I'm going to just move him 12 inches to there. Okay, so that's all my movement, and then we'll go to shooting. So I'm going to nominate. Let's see. I'll say 35 inches.
Which one are you aiming? Which unit are you aiming for?
Towards your skeleton.
To the skeletons, 35 inches. Whoa.
Okay, so I'll just make it there.
This could be very messy.
Yeah, that's a nice guess. Well done, Orcs. So to there. Okay, so I'll just keep it there. It's going to roll the dice. That's a hit, isn't it? That's
Ooh,
a hit.
that is a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yep, that's a hit. Okay, so that's a hit. Everyone's who got the hit. 4 plus. Okay, so
Oh. Choose the wound.
they're all dead.
Wow.
That was a nice smash.
Boom. How many was that? 8?
That should be 9, I think.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, 9. Okay. That's right. All right. 7, 8, 9. Wow. Boom. Good thing, yeah. They lost a lot of their buddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shooting, so you want to roll for magic?
Yep.
8.
Sure. So, so Joshua played a Wah with 3 power. That's definitely something very strong. I don't really want that coming through, so I used a drain magic to dispel it. And on a 4+, so automatically dispels that with a drain magic. But then on a 4+, there's an additional effect, which I'm hoping. Basically, the magic level of the wizard using the drain magic is reduced by -1, and a wizard losing a level must surrender a spell of his
So
choice.
who's using which wizard?
I will say my vampire is doing it.
Okay.
So hopefully he doesn't lose a magic level as a result of that. Yes,
Oh,
he passed. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so that was the end of Joshua's first turn, and the orc hordes have advanced forward towards my lines, trying to break through and escape this night of terror. So now we're over to vampire turn 1 and see what we can do. Okay. So for vampire first turn now, looking at this situation, if I creep forward a little bit, I'm definitely going to get charged by the orcs next turn. So that doesn't seem like, given how slow these guys are, they're not really going to do much creeping forward. So I'm thinking what I might do is just try to prepare to receive his inevitable charge next turn. So I'll move my units just a little bit so that it's capable of handling something. So I will first try to move my spirit host forward.
The undead being scared, this is unheard of, Justin. What's going on? They have no fear.
They have no fear, yes. So you know what, I'll creep them forward, everybody forward a little bit, just to
Oh, yep, good. That's a good shuffle, good undead shuffle.
tempt the charge a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they can't march anyway, so they're only moving their.
They're only gonna move forward.
They're in their move forward, aren't they? Yep.
Just gonna tempt these orcs to see if they wanna charge. Here we go.
Counter my advance like
A
that.
little
Way.
bit on the charge.
Yep.
And then in terms of shooting, don't think I can do it. 8 inches, sort of.
Nah, no, it's not gonna be. Nothing's gonna be an
Go to magic.
Go to magic. Okay, let's do it. Okay.
This is the very important one.
Yes, this is. We want a 3. No, we got a 10. Okay. Wow. Okay, this could be really bad for me. Just a quick look at what my cards that I drew out of the 5 cards that I got dealt. Okay. So I know the one card that I'm going to be retaining for at the end of this magic phase, but it's Justin's magic phase. So all I can do in this turn is try to dispel whatever he throws at me. So Justin's now.
Okay, so I will cast. So I will start with my vampire.
Yep.
So he is a level 3 caster, I believe.
Okay.
He's got 2 spells.
Yep.
So the first spell I will cast is I will cast Raise the Dead.
Raise the dead. What a surprise. Okay, is this the D6 one or 2D6 one?
This is 2d6.
Ah.
And then
Okay.
it has a blood power of
Yeah.
awakening that adds d3 to some spells. So
Okay. Well.
anyway, I will throw
So it costs 2 power to cast. Yeah.
power to cast plus I will put in one more. So for 3 power.
3 power. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to.
Try to spell it, I imagine.
You betcha. Okay, so I'm putting down my dispel card to try to dispel that.
Okay.
And you're a level 3, I'm a level 4. So
Yep.
now we're even because you boosted it by 1.
Yep.
I'm going to boost it by 2. So I'm dispelling on a 3+ now.
Plus. All the best.
Yep.
Oh,
Gone. Okay.
Gone.
Nice.
well done.
That's the result we wanted.
Okay.
Okay. I can hear the crumbling parchment from here, you know, as you're flipping through the pages.
Basically, okay. It's gonna try a big one. So my necromancer lord
Yep.
is gonna cast Curse of Years.
Okay, what does it do?
So, it calls upon a horrible curse from the heavens.
Yep.
Down upon an enemy unit within 24 inches.
Uh-huh.
At once the enemy starts to grow old, shriveling, and becoming feeble until they crumble and die. So roll a d6 for each model in the unit.
Oh,
roll
gee.
a 5 or 6, the model's dead. No armor.
Oh, gee. Okay, I'm going to scroll it. I've got a one dispel magic scroll. I'm using it now.
Okay.
So you burnt your 3. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's that.
That's probably a really good
Whew,
idea.
that's terrible. Yeah, that's. Why didn't I take that destroy magic scroll again? I didn't take it. That's the one. That's the spell I really want to destroy. Yeah. Okay.
I know that's one you don't want.
That's a
sticking
killer.
around. And
Yeah.
they keep it remains in play and they keep aging. So that's
Wow.
not
Wow.
fun.
That's not
fun
good.
For anybody.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was my magic phase.
That's your
and,
magic phase. Good.
Nothing
Okay.
really happened.
Whew. Okay. Yeah. I can wipe the sweat off my brow there because I think that dispelling that just saved me. But that was the only scroll I had. So now Justin knows that.
Yeah.
Now I'm relying on my dispel magic.
It's good to get that
Winds
out
of
early,
magic
I
card.
guess.
Yep, it's probably good to get it out early. I just don't want that withering me away right on before I start getting in there. So, okay, we'll go over to the Orcs' second turn.
Okay, we got Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm going to declare a charge for the giant to your
Spirit Host.
host.
Okay.
He's definitely in.
Yep. Doom.
Okay,
Okay.
let's get this on. Okay, and then these guys are going to march. So they can move 8 inches, so everything's going to move up to that. How far can that banshee move? 4 inches?
That Banshee can move, I think, 4 inches.
So I just moved up my black orcs. Actually, they can go further than that.
Yep. Okay. So creeping closer and closer. You're gonna aim for.
You did move. Sorry, you did move. You did move, didn't you?
I did.
You did. Okay, so I'm gonna make that 32.
Okay. So you're gonna aim for the skeletons again.
Skeletons again. It's 32.
32. Okay. Assuming it's another directed.
Oh, okay. We've got 6 inches going backwards. So that could be even worse.
Well, I don't think it's gonna hit you, so you're good. It's gonna go back here.
Nothing.
Nothing. Magic.
11.
Oh my God! Another big magic turn. All right.
So here we go.
Gaze of Mork, total power. Just gonna shoot a beam 24 inches across my lines.
So I'm gonna go from this. I'm gonna go for like from him, from
Yeah.
actual shaman.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go. So we just determined the rules for the Gaze of Mork for characters. So because he's within proximity of 5 inches within a unit, he's part of the unit, so he gets a Lookout Sir roll. So now Justin will do the Lookout Sir roll.
Hope I don't get a 6.
Yeah, if he rolls a 6, he's got hit. Oh, he's okay, no problem. I wish it was a 1. So yeah,
Okay. So 3
six against toughness 3.
Yep.
Should be 2 plus.
2 plus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So the skeletons, 4 of them get fried.
Okay,
Oh.
got him. Okay,
So that's 1 wound, right?
1 wound. Yep.
Okay.
How many wounds has he got? 2 wounds.
Banshee's got 2 or 3.
Okay.
And she has 1 left.
Nice. Okay.
Lookout Sir made it, and then 5 zombies with toughness
Plus the 1 because he's the Lookout Sir takes another 1.
higher to kill them.
Choose to kill. Yep.
5 of them.
Okay. Nice.
That's the whole back rank gets fried.
Yep.
I don't know how
Well.
a zombie could actually say, "Look out, sir."
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Exactly.
Josh is now continuing his magic phase. The next spell is Wah.
Wow. I'll boost it by 1.
Oh my God. I will have to dispel that with a drain magic again.
Oh, Drain Magic again.
I somehow got it again, but
Very good.
now
Oh, you have to roll.
I have to roll again. It's on my my Vampire Lord
Yep.
that does it.
Yep.
Hope he doesn't lose a level. He made it.
Made it again.
4, yeah. So that was the end of magic, and you did your shooting. So now we are,
Your turn.
yep. So we do Vampire Counts turn 2.
Okay, so Justin just reminded me that we have a combat here between the giant and the spirit host that we forgot. So I'm going, and then Justin reminded me that as I don't have a magic item, I cannot actually wound it, but I can win with a combat result. So I'm going to choose Yell and Brawl. So Yell and Brawl basically allows the giant to just scream and bellow at the enemy, which is a pretty unpleasant experience for the person on the receiving end, I'm sure. And because he's so smelly, and has really bad breath. So and the terrible noise, which it's incredibly that it will affect anything undead, but it doesn't say anything in here that it doesn't do it against undead. So he automatically wins the combat regardless of casualties, and the enemy must take a break test with an additional -2 modifier. If the leadership is 7, you test on a 5. Okay,
So you will have to take a leadership test.
on 3.
With 3, right?
Yep.
Oof.
No. Okay, so then he's broken.
But he is on the BSBs here.
Oh, the BSB's there. Okay, that's good. Yep.
You roll.
Oh, that's good.
5.
Okay, so still nothing. So
I'll take a wound, alright?
take a wound. Okay, so takes a wound. Cool.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so we resolved that through what happened there.
Okay, so I think we got this right, but let's see. So basically, the giant uses smelly special attack. Automatically wins the combat by 2 points.
Yep.
And then since the spirits are undead, they don't take break tests,
Yeah.
obviously. So they just take 2 wounds as per losing combat resolution by 2. And then with 4 wounds, so they have 2 wounds left.
Okay. All right. That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
Okay. So Justin, you want to declare
so now
charges?
It's really time for the undead to
Start doing something.
start doing something.
Yeah.
So I will charge my grave guard against this block of
Oh,
orcs.
okay.
And then also charge the zombies against this as well.
Yep.
Round of combat. So I do not outnumber you
Okay.
in either of these units, right?
Yep.
Or are they combined? No.
No,
per
just
unit.
single unit. So
So you do a test.
okay. So I'm using Morgrim's leadership. Now he's on a war ball, which gives him -1.
Yeah.
So he's now 9. So 3. Easy.
They're okay.
They're okay. Yep.
And then they test against the zombies as per unit though. Different unit.
8. That's
So
fine.
they also pass. Okay,
Yep.
so you're good.
They can march now because I'm within 8 inches. I'm presuming. Yeah. So
They will get close enough to
yep.
cause
Creeping
a
up.
little bit of mischief. Yeah, she should move forward a little bit.
Up to there too.
Cavalry will stay put.
Stay put. Wow. Cowering in the corner there. Oh.
Power in the corner.
Let's see. Or reform them, or yeah, like that. So you can just yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Okay,
So
nice.
scream at these guys.
Okay.
So it's 2d6
Yep.
plus 2 minus your leadership score of 9.
Yep. Banshees. Really worried to see what they can do. So
6 plus 2 is 8 minus your leadership minus 1. So you're fine.
fine. That's good. Ooh. Okay. So just after that initial combat there from Justin's graveyard Graveguard. I was going to call them Graveyard. Graveguard unit. They cause D3 wounds, so that actually goes through to the unit. I thought it just took out the individual guys, but so that caused an extra 2 additional wounds. So I actually had 5 wounds, which means that I lost by another 2 to my leadership roll, which went down to 4 from 6 to 4, and then I failed my leadership, using my battle standard I failed that second roll.
Yep.
So then they're now breaking and fleeing. So I rolled my flee distance roll. So that was 8.
Yep.
And Justin, you're pursuing.
I'm going to pursue, yeah.
Okay, so let's. Who are you pursuing with?
I'll pursue with my...
Okay. Yep. So
So
just for
try to
them.
see it.
Yep.
4.
Thank God for that.
So that didn't happen. Okay. You got away.
Yep. Okay, so we'll just adjust the movement for those
Yeah.
now, and then we'll go into your magic phase, and then my turn through.
Magic.
Yep.
So we get 8.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice roll again.
Too bad.
Very good. Okay, so these are the cards that I drew out of the Winds of Magic, and I did my WAR test. The Orc Shaman has to make that WAR test every turn, but he's a level 4. He's only within 12 inches of 1 unit anyway, so he's never going to fail that test. But yeah, this is not a bad draw. We'll see what Justin has and what he's going to do.
First,
Uh-huh.
we'll cast Summon Skeletons.
Is it the 2d6?
It's 1d6.
1d6.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Give it to me.
Yep,
Great.
I'll give it to you because I'm pretty sure you're going to roll a 1. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure I'm going to roll 1.
I'm pretty sure you're going to roll a 1.
A
5. Okay, well I should have dispelled it actually, but there we go.
My Vampire Count will cast Raise the Dead, which is the 2d6 version.
Okay, now I want to dispel it. Okay,
Spell it. Yeah, you do.
so I'll put down dispel card, And so now I'm dispelling it on a 3 because I'm 4. What's your
I'm on level 3.
level? Okay, so I'm doing a 3. So I'll do it on 2. Do you want to boost it?
No, that's it. I can only do 2.
Okay, so yep, dispelled.
Okay.
Okay, so then we're going to go back into Orc and Goblins turn 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you have to do the power test though.
Yep.